Hello, I'm Jessica.
I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick, Missouri. And today we're going to do our chat.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Now, I was here.
But you didn't do a chat, did you? You did YouTube, or you did live shopping.
I can't remember if I did a chat by myself.
Well, we did it.
We did it before you left.
On
and
a
then,
Tuesday, and I left on a Wednesday.
And then you just got back, so we're a little late to this one. So
to this week.
Yeah.
So you get to see us today and probably next Thursday, too.
Well, next
Saturday.
Will you be here for that one?
I don't leave till next Saturday.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, Mom will be here for 2. That's great.
She's supposed to know when I leave.
I have it in my calendar, but I have a lot to keep track of, so I can't keep track of her schedule too. Okay, so we each have 8 items picked out to share. So they're just things from our sewing rooms. If we have the pattern, the book, or the kit, we'll tell you that here on the video. But some of the things are just stuff that we've dug out of our rooms that we're working on or would like to finish, so we don't necessarily have the things. This is just to inspire you, maybe help you feel better about your own chaos.
Make a little list. It makes you feel like you are productive, even when weeks that you don't feel like you get much done.
Yeah, it's nice to go back and say, oh, look, I got that done, I got that done. Yeah. Okay, so you want to get started?
Sure.
All right.
So the first thing I'm going to share is a cross stitch. And as Jessica was talking about, I have been out of town for a week. And I brought cross stitch with me, but I didn't touch it at all. But since I've been home, I have worked a little bit on it. So this is the first one. It's Kind and Gentle Woodland Holiday Sampler. It's by Artful Offerings, and we do have the pattern in the shop and my conversion of Floss. So looky there. So all I can say I've got done from 1 week to the last was this little tiny bunny right here. I think I added another bar on that tree.
It's very cute.
So it is really cute, and I started 2 Christmas projects the 1st of December, and here it is, the middle of January, and I don't have either one done.
That's all
but
right.
This one is, 75% anyway.
Yeah, it's close.
So I'm going to continue to keep working on them. Hopefully it's not April and Easter. I'm still working on them, but I think I can get them done 1st of February.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you'll have it for next Christmas, so. Okay, so I had finished kind of a tedious quilt, and so when I finish something tedious, I like to do some small projects after that.
Fast.
Yeah, fast, get done. So I'm going to show you this small one I did first. So the 5 and dime is the pattern. I think we might have this kit here in the shop. It's done with flannel. It's just a baby quilt.
It could be boy or girl.
Could be boy or girl, yes.
Oh, that turned out really cute. Very simple, fast sew. I've made this pattern numerous times myself.
Yes, and I mean, it went in just a few hours. I had it all cut out and put together.
It's great for even your grandma, not necessarily in those flannel children prints, but I've made this for my grandmother when she was still with me, and it was done in florals, and she loved it.
Yeah, it's a really quick
quick sew.
Yeah. It's an older pattern, so you may have it in your stash somewhere.
You may, because it is older. I mean, 10 plus years older probably.
Yeah.
So my second cross stitch, and I just worked on this one last night. And yes, I have the book.
This is her working copy.
And it's all wrinkly. So it's called Christmas Rose by Blackbird Design. And last night I got this little bunch done, and did here. So cute.
Very cute.
So this is done with Vicki Clayton Silks that my friend let me use hers.
So Mom said she got this little thing done and the deer.
And one more deer.
Last night.
Yeah, last night. So that's probably 3 hours work there. It just takes a while. This is done, like I said, with the silks, and this is 35 count linen, lamb's wool linen. This is my first full linen project. I've been doing a higher end even weave, which is a Lugana, like 32 count, 36 count, but this is my first linen, so I've dealt with a little slub, as they call it, in the linen. But once you get used to doing over 2, it's like, not a big deal.
Yeah.
So now when I go back to just my 18 count, I have to rethink. I'm wanting to go over 2.
Yeah. Okay, so I had started this project several years ago. I don't even know. It doesn't have a year on it, but it was a Stitch Pink Quilt Along that was done with Moda. It was a free pattern. You may be able to find it out there somewhere. I looked all over the pattern. I couldn't find a year anywhere.
But it's called Stitch Pink, and I think they still do a Stitch Pink every year.
They do, I think.
It starts in October, I think, of every year.
Yeah, now they have...
Moda blockheads.
Well, they have designers. The last few years, they've had a pattern that you buy, that a designer puts out.
Oh, one you buy. It's no more necessarily free.
I don't think so. But anyway, I had a lot of the blocks done, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to get this done. This is what I did on our snow days.
And it's so pretty.
Yes, so it is
And I was in Florida on snow days, so I didn't get any sewing done. Oh, that turned out so pretty.
It's kind of hard to see in the picture. There were 2 applique blocks that I didn't want to do, so I just did these strips. So there's 2 of those.
So hers is unique. I love that. Gosh, that's big too.
Quarter bundle that Mom bought me somewhere.
In Anna Marie Horner's shop, when she used to have a shop. She no longer has a brick and mortar store.
And then I did this, the background's kind of a pink with a dot. It was something we had here in the shop.
Which we no longer have. But you know, if you've picked up a fat quarter pack or you've got a pretty stash of fat quarters at home, there's so many things you can do with them.
Right, and it's just done as a block of the month. So they're all just 12-inch blocks. A lot of patterns.
A lot of them. I don't know how big that is, but that's big.
It is pretty big, 72 something.
Doesn't say on here.
Yeah, there were 30 blocks.
So there you go, 30 12-inch blocks.
Yeah, when I started it was do a block a day.
When does that happen?
Yeah, like that ain't gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I did like a block every 2 months, maybe.
Whatever happened.
That's how long it took me.
All right, I'm still digging because I don't have all my stuff. But this was something I picked up at a different shop, and I think we've had these before. We just don't have any in the shop right now. It's called a vintage kite, and it finishes at 6 inches.
Well, we should get some of those in the shop.
I know. I picked it up in another shop when I was in Florida, but I know I've seen them, and maybe we've had them at one time, like in smaller, because maybe they do 6 inch and 4 inch. I don't know. But I played around yesterday and made one. How good is that?
Yeah, we were only here for a few hours yesterday with the retreaters. And then we took the snow day.
Yeah, school was closed yesterday, and we typically follow that. So that was my share. Isn't that exciting?
That is so exciting. Yay! I'm so excited.
So here's your turn.
Okay, so I finished the Star Trails too. So this is the
Oh,
one
that's so pretty. I've been watching that online.
that we did as the mystery last year, which we are in the process of getting all of our rolls done. We'll pick out a new mystery. Very exciting. But this was last year's mystery bag.
The colors are so pretty.
So we do these mystery rolls, and then we put together kits in mystery bags. So it's like a brown bag. You don't know what you're going to get. It's a surprise.
All you know is a pattern.
Yes. And so this is the one, and I just randomly picked mine, and this is the one I picked, and it's like my colors
It
perfectly.
really is your colors. That's how pretty that is. This is an Essex linen natural is her background, and it goes so good with those oranges.
Yes.
It's very earthy.
Yes. Yes, I love it.
It's very pretty.
The pattern was, it's not
a little fussy.
hard, but it's just a lot of measuring and up and down and just kind of fussy, yeah.
Kind of fussy. That's what I thought when I did it. It wasn't hard at all. You know, but you do have to kind of, you know, if your whole row is not lining up perfectly, then your next one, you may have to add another 2.5 inch strip on each row, or you may have to get rid of one. I just trimmed mine up. It was like,
yeah.
Okay, well that over there is only 1.5 inches, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it was just a lot of, you know, up and down, measuring your pieces, measuring the length, but it wasn't hard. And I've seen a lot of them done on our Facebook group.
How about that for the shop? We don't have a nice pretty calendar.
Oh, is that your next share?
No. My next year is at the bottom, and I'm finally going to get there.
That is pretty. I actually put one up there, but
I know, but it's not very pretty.
no, we can do this prettier one.
Because we didn't get any calendars this year for some reason.
I
That one looks fabric. Okay, I got binding made on my binding baby.
Yay, that's
so that is done on, I think I showed this quilt several weeks, maybe even a month ago.
Yeah, I was upstairs yesterday and I noticed the big pillow and I'm like, well, where's the quilt? Well, you don't have the binding on it.
I don't have the binding on it yet. And I haven't even trimmed it up. And I did put pretty flannel on the back, but I got the binding made. It was yesterday. Yeah. So I think it was yesterday because we did go home early and I actually got a little bit of sewing done.
We do have this kit, I think.
We do have this kit and the pattern. So it's just a fat quarter pattern with your background and then your stem.
Under the flannel back.
So it'll be really pretty on it. The binding that comes in the kit is actually this plaid right here. And I made a bench pillow out of my scraps because the pattern has a bonus table runner and I made mine into a bench pillow and I used the binding for the binding on that pillow. So I was like, okay, well, I know where I can get more.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay, so next up is I wanted, I'm still trying to make something fast because, that flannel thing didn't satisfy me. Well, yeah, the big motive, stitch pink. And so then I did the flannel and then I thought, I'm going to make this too. So this is a easy peasy 3-yard quilts book.
And there's a lot of those 3 1-yard quilt books out there. I've seen them everywhere I go.
Yeah, and so all the quilts are just really simple. They only take 3 1-yard pieces. I'm like, I don't love the colors on this thing. But anyway, I had been to a shop and they had the book and then they had these little bundles. So I started on this yesterday.
It already looks better.
And I mean, it's going to go together really fast. So this blue is, I'm making this
big one.
This one. And so the blue is going to be where that big white piece is. And then it had this pretty plaid in there too.
These are great lap quilts, charity quilts, whether it's for, children
baby,
or adults.
Yeah, because it's only takes 3 1-yards, and you can always find a sale room, get 3 1-yard pieces. The quilt finish is 49 by 62.
It's just perfect for in your lap.
Yeah, for a couch, couch quilt.
Camper.
Yeah, so basically I put that together. Now I just cut them apart, put the blocks on, a couple borders, and done.
Done. Okay, well this is really exciting too. I just have so much exciting stuff to show. We are doing a...
that was sarcasm, I think.
I think it was.
She's been gone, so vacationing.
Vacation, and I'm about to go again, but I'm taking my sewing machine next time.
You'll probably come back with all kinds of stuff.
I hope so. Be like, no, I can't go to that, I'm sewing.
You better bring enough stuff.
I know, I thought about that. Because I'll be sewing even in my little cabin. Anyway, we're doing a year of smalls, and we've done it for, I think this is the 3rd or 4th year. And this is February's. It's the XOXO pillow, and we have it kitted. It is available. The pattern is here. And I cut it out yesterday. But let me show you how much fabric I'm going to have left.
A lot of extra fabric.
Oh my gosh, you could make at least 2 of these pillows.
Well, that's exciting.
So it's cut out. That's what it looks like. Look at my leftover. Well, now this is the back of the pillow. This is the binding for the pillow. But look at my leftover. There's more leftover than there is in the cut pile. So other than background, this is all the background I have left, but I can easily make 2 pillows. So I thought, why not? Why don't I just go ahead and make 2 pillows? Wouldn't it be pretty?
Make 2 and then, just
give one away. Yeah. And I could just use a different background that I already have at home. Or, I do work at the shop.
You could
get some more pink.
So if you got the kit, you could just get an extra background. Probably what, half yard maybe would be enough?
I don't even think you need a half yard. I think about a 1/3
would be enough to
would
make
be enough, maybe even a 1/4. Of course, you'd have to get backing for your pillow, but it doesn't have to be...
backing for the extra pillow. Well, we included backing, didn't we?
We did for the first one. But you have enough pieces, I'm just saying, to make 2 XO pillows. You would just have to buy the back for the pillow and the background. But yeah, when I cut it out, I'm like,
yeah, and we just followed the instructions.
Yeah, because it said, I think, 1/8 yard cuts. You need 8 of them.
Yeah.
Just for the front.
Okay, so this is going to be my next finish. I finished the... Stitch pink one.
Oh, that's the Christmas one.
Yes, so I'm going to focus on this one next. This was a block of the month that we did, and I didn't get it done. It's been a while back.
But there's no kits left, and there is a little bit of that line of fabric called Adele, maybe?
Yeah, I think
Adele
so.
and Christmas.
And they're...
Look at those blocks.
We do have the book.
We do have the book.
Yeah, the blocks are big, so there's just no reason that I don't have.
I'll give you a better picture of the finish because it is really unique. Somewhere, I think we had a full color page. Oh, there it is. So look how the stars and the setting are. Isn't that pretty? So I think she's got most of the blocks done, don't you? No. So now I see a bag of bags.
Yeah, I thought maybe I did, but I mean, I'm only counting 3. I'm gonna have to look around at home because I sure thought I had more done than
So
that.
the quilt finished 72.5 by 93.5. So that's a big old dude. But I love the setting with the stars. And the sashing's real thin on it. It was a big quilt.
Yeah, so I'm gonna focus and get this done.
I know. Her and I pick out blocks of the month for the store, and we stay up pretty good, not always, but we sell out, and so then we're not
It's like other things
pressure
have
to
be made.
finish it unless we have extra kits left, and we've gotten better about trying to overcut for them.
Yeah, and have extra kits. So
Because
in
then
the
that makes
end-
us want to finish them,
Yeah. And I'm still, doing that Fab Farm.
which is very time consuming.
Yeah, and I got that sheep mistake, and it's in timeout. I've not gotten it back out because I'm angry about it.
Just sitting over there. Okay, this is the block of the month. Talking about blocks of the month. This one finished up in December, I believe. And I'm not any further on it. I have all the rows done, but the very last one with the flags.
Yeah, so you're like really close.
There's really no reason. There's strawberries. I did take them all off the board. So this is the one I've got to do for the bottom. So I just have one done. I'm just going to roughly show you here. This is the X's and O's. This was pretty tedious too, let me tell you. What are you checking on?
Well, I was just seeing what I was going to do next.
Oh.
Yeah, this thing I'm sure was very tedious, but like Mom said, we did as a block of the month. We sold a couple of these. We had a few left.
I think I had 4 when I got all done. When everybody had picked up, I think there was 4 left. So I took mine off of the board and said, you only have 1 row to go, Jeanette. Just take it home. I love the houses. And then this was the little flowers. But this won't be a nice one to take on the cruise, I'm afraid, because I won't have floor space to lay it out.
No, I mean, you could take your last block.
I could take, if I get it all cut out, I could take that last row with me. Anyway, there's the quilt.
Yeah.
Other than the last row.
Yeah.
And then I know I have the fabric at home to start setting it too. And this quilt, we do have the pattern, and the quilt will finish 68 by 80.
Well, I was just thinking I forgot something at home, but that's all right. Okay, so I had been working, well, we showed this yesterday on our live shopping as a kit in a different colorway.
Oh, we got the binding
But
on.
this is the one that I made, and I got the binding all on it.
So I've made this too, and mine is still not got binding on it because it's, my fabric, and I haven't never done it. But that's your fabric too.
Yeah.
That's your quilt. And Jessica and I both give a lot of quilts away every year, and sometimes it's just fun to have a few in a stack that you know can go out your door at any moment. There you go.
Yeah, it's a really quick sew. So if you're looking for something fast, uses fat quarters.
Takes 10 fat quarters in your background, and it's 64 by 80. So it is, you've made it at least twice. I know I made it once.
Yeah, it's just really quick.
Okay. Cream and sugar block of the month. Again, another one I haven't done anything with. This one is still currently going on. Here it is in a container.
But you do have a few blocks done that are hanging over in the retreat center.
So these giant blocks, you can kind of see through there. I have 5 of them done, and it takes 10. So these are, which I must have 6, because there's only 4 over here. So I'm surrounding this with all these little pieces. There's 1, 2. So let's hope there's 6 over there, because that's all I've got left. Yeah, and I've even got all the stuff cut out to finish making them big ones, and then everything
Pattern
else.
was called Creams and Sugar, but Mom did what? Strawberries and cream.
We're calling it strawberries and cream because it's red and pink, and then it's got that pretty flax background. So all the other bags I've just got setting in here. Haven't done them, but it's not, you know, not too far behind because in February is number 6, and I'm working on number 5 because I was ahead to start with, but not so much anymore.
Yes. Okay, so I did.
I
So
could take this one with me.
yeah, you probably
Several
could.
blocks.
So the year of smalls.
I'm gonna let one of the girls in because it's
yeah.
too cold to sit out there.
Cold to be out there. So our year of smalls for January, this is the kit that we put together, and I got it all quilted. Oh, that thing's plugged in over here really loud. I got it all put together and quilted, and look at this wonderful flannel back I put on it. Isn't that perfect? Yeah, that's perfect. So I just need to get binding on it.
Yeah, it's cute. I do like the backing. Look how pretty that flannel is with that.
So I just need to get binding, and we do have these kits here in the shop.
Okay. Now the last thing I get to share is fun because Jessica's going to get part of it and she'll be so excited.
I get to get a gift.
You get to get
on
a gift
video.
on video.
Oh my goodness.
So I was in Florida. There were several of us. There was 4 couples, and 3 of us are die-hard quilters. So yes, we had to go to some quilt shops. So the very first one that I'm going to share with you is called Black Dog Quilt Shop, and it's from Claremont, Florida.
Claremont, Florida,
And
Black
it was
Dog
so
Quilt Shop.
cute. So look at their little label.
Oh,
Isn't that cute? And it had only been open 3 months.
oh
So-
my gosh.
Yes. So this pretty fabric is for Clara.
Oh well, she'll really like that. That's
It's a
got
half a
dogs
yard, I
on it.
think. No, I think it's a yard. But this is a cute little fat quarter, and she loves cats. And it's Tula Pink, which is right up her alley.
Yes.
And what else did I get there? I think that was all I bought at that shop.
Okay.
The next shop we went to, or another one, I shouldn't know if it was next necessarily, was called Quilters Anonymous, and it was in Claremont, Florida too. This is the one my husband sent pictures back to you that you drive through a field to get there.
Oh yeah, and there were donkeys.
And there
or
was
something.
donkeys in the yard and a cow pasture that we drove through with cows. So he's like, I just have to say this is the first. I've seen it all. So, what you got that for Claire too? There, I bought these goodies. So, I bought 3 charm packs by Sarah Watts.
Oh.
How pretty is that? 3 of them. Look how cute that pattern is. We don't have that. It's Veggie Tales. And we carry a lot of pattern basket, but I had never seen those.
Veggie Garden. You call it Veggie Tales, like
Veggie
the
Tales.
show.
Like the cartoon. And then I got the backyard in a layer cake.
Oh.
And so that's for you.
Oh,
That's for you.
exciting.
Yeah, how exciting is that?
Oh my goodness. Thank
And
you.
I got these cute little Villa Rose that we don't have. We don't have that one.
No.
And it takes 40 2.5-inch strips. So that,
And it's 65 by 80.
so that would be a good one for the mystery rolls too.
That would be a good one.
We could even do 2 different mystery rolls. You could do one with a Villa Rose and the other one
with something else.
something else. And then we make 16 fat quarter packs, and guess what? That takes 16 fat quarters.
Well, another win.
We haven't
54
done-
by 72.
I don't think we've done that one either. You know, because we have a lot of Villa Rose. I mean,
Do.
probably over 100.
It's like, how did we miss those?
Yeah. And then we went to another shop, and it was called Beyond the Stitches, and it was in Crystal River, Florida. So I picked up another Villa Rose. This takes 12 fat quarters, and then see how they done them in little baggies? I don't know why exactly.
Okay.
Okay, you can do that whatever you want. And this is fabric called from Bendertex called Vibrancy by Amanda Murphy.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? So you could have this if you prefer, but I thought you was a ruby blue.
Ruby Star.
Ruby Star. And then we don't really carry any cape here. We used to. It didn't go over very well. Anne Marie Horner sells well for us. I really don't know what the difference is. Anyway, I bought that.
I know what the difference is.
Well, I mean, it does.
But I mean, I don't know why.
I don't know why, because her stuff is big and bright and all that. And these are really kind of subdued for him. You know, softer colors, but all big floral
Pastels.
prints. But this is fat quarters, and we have so many patterns with fat quarters. How
Yes.
many's in there? Well, they're called pastel, but I don't see how many's in there.
I don't either.
Anyway, what a treat! That's all my shopping I did.
Yay.
Yeah.
All
That was my
right.
last thing.
Well, I have one more, but it's not nearly as exciting as Mom's share. I was just going to share with you my leader and ender project.
Oh, mine's just purchasing. I haven't created anything.
We like to shop, obviously.
Yeah, we have that disease.
Okay, so this is my leader ender project, the hourglass, and I got more done. So there you go.
Okay.
And I've started making blocks. I've been sharing them with you guys, but
Oh yeah.
so I have blocks done. I just haven't laid them out to see.
Wow, you got a big stack done.
I do. So I mean, I might be getting close. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because when you look at the little stack like this, you think, oh, how many? You got 300 to go. But when you start looking at blocks, you may be close.
Yeah. But I mean, this has been a great leader ender because it's so easy. You don't have to.
Claire says it's so busy it hurts her eyes.
Yeah, she thinks it's really busy, but her little scrap pile is nothing compared to mine.
I'm gonna keep adding to her pile.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sneaking stuff into her scrap pile.
Like, oh, Claire, your scraps are growing. What do you
You
do
need
about
to
that?
make something that's really busy. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that was my last thing. So we are finished.
Those are the ribbons I got Claire too.
She'll be really excited.
She will, and look how cute they are in bags. And they had a couple bags made with the ribbons. And I was like, oh, Claire needs that. All right, folks, that's it.
Yes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.